everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrap Addict Creations. Today we're going to continue working with In Full Bloom. Love, love, love this paper. Today's layout, when I started it, I had one way I was going, and then I changed that way, and then I went back to partially, and then I came up with a totally different idea. So it's been kind of an interesting process today on where I kind of want this layout to go. I guess if I had pictures for it, it would be quite a bit easier. But since I don't, and I'm just kind of working on layouts that I think I'm going to use in the future, I'm just kind of winging it. So this is all the ingredients I have for this side. And this is all the ingredients I have for this side. And then I'll add more stickers and such. Oh, and I pulled this out. It is a Venetian crochet trim that I got. Gosh, I don't even know when I got this. Could have been a year ago, could have been a couple years, but it's just really pretty. And I thought it kind of went with it, even though it's kind of, I think it was, it's not Sahara sand. It's got to be like a vanilla color or cream. Doesn't really say what color it is on this at all. But I think it still looked pretty good when I was kind of laying it next to it. So we're going to see if that works. I do have tongue twister, a couple other options if I need it. Okay. So I did cut one of the film strips. Let me grab one because I have a bunch of them. This one is in sage. This is actually a different one. Let me grab my tub. It's in here somewhere. Pull out that. Can always use those, right? Okay, here they are. So I had cut these when I did the cards. And so I had that one that is avocado. And I just cut the strip here, and I've got a strip on either side because I'm not sure exactly what I want to use. I still have this twine out, and I'm kind of thinking I want to use some of that too. I definitely wanted to use some of these. This is four, sorry, sets from the workshop kit because for some reason I bought 4 sets. I have no idea why. And then I have a set of the ones that you can buy separately. Those are actually different. I wasn't prepared for that. So I wasn't even thinking that they were different. I just thought I had a bunch of sets. But that one came with the camera and I think some of these light bulbs. Maybe the light bulbs came with the other one. And it came with a globe. So I only have one of each of those and then just random stuff. Yeah, my hope is that I can use some more of the blacks, what do we call them, die cuts and such. I did grab this one out for this side and just kind of put it down. I've got 2 butterflies. I thought one on each page might be fun. Oh, there's a little area that needs still removing. Let's see, get that. Let me look at this one. Yeah, it's still here on this one too. These are so delicate, but so pretty. I just really like them. Look at that little guy. Look how detailed that is. And I like how thin they are because they're not going to take up a lot of room on your page. Now, let's see here if I can just kind of set some stuff over here. You know, I didn't put a stitch of adhesive on anything. I was so busy trying to get things going that I forgot to do that. We will fast forward through this. Okay, through magic, we have jumped to where everything has adhesive on it. Let me attach these photo mats because I do really want to use the mink for that. I'm using, I believe, Mink Dark side. Yeah, Mink Dark side for the photo mats. And let me get you some sizes here in a minute. I did opt to use Kraft. I tried, let's see, I tried Avocado. That was not right. I tried Glacier, and I didn't try black. That was the one I didn't go to because I had some black stuff I didn't want to get hidden. But when I laid down the craft paper, I don't know. I love craft anyway, so that's probably why it was like, oh, this is perfect. So, so I have two pieces of avocado stripe, and let's see here. The stripe pattern, they're 2 by 10. I use what is the KW-Trio 3-way corner punch that does this to the corners. I use that on 2 of these corners because you'll only see the 2. I used it on 3 of these corners because you'll see 3. And I used it on 2 of these because it'll only be 2 at the bottom. That's kind of where I started from. So I'm going to run with that because I really thought that looked the best. And I thought it looked really good on the craft. I was very impressed with the craft paper. So I will have that cut file. Huh, that is, let's see here. Let me look at that. I don't feel like that's very even, but it could be. Let's see here. I want to leave there. That looks a little better. Okay, and let's take this off of here. I feel like I'm using the same papers over and over again. Oh, that was the other one I did try. Let me see if I can find it, because I did set it aside. Here it is. I also tried using this as the base, and I did not care for that. Oh, ooh. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, camera does not care for this. So it didn't like that one. Okay, so then this one, I'm gonna say, let me turn this sideways. I tend to do better when I have it sideways. Where do I kind of want that? About there, I think. I think that's in further than I intentionally had planned or originally planned. But, it all works. Okay, so this paper right here, which is the newsprint pattern, 2.5 by 9.5 for that one. And then this floral pattern right here is 5 by 10. And I'm gonna see how I angled this one, oh my goodness, place this one down at the bottom there. I want this one from the top, and that's how I made the cut file as well. I know, I was going a little wild and crazy. But I just thought that, I don't know, when I was laying paper down, I thought that looked really cool. Okay, let me set this little punch aside. Okay, so that's what I had wanted to do there. And then where I wasn't sure about what I wanted to do was this little black zigzag. I thought that was just kind of a cute shape. And I thought like this on top of it was kind of cool. I'm just kind of offsetting it with a circle up here. And I can't remember if I wanted that. I kept going back and forth. So I'm just going to say I don't know yet on that. And then we've got these photo mats, and I wanted to have 3. I do like to have a little more photo on my page than just space. I love the paper. I think that you can still see the paper and enjoy the paper. It's just, why waste a full sheet of paper, or a full layout on one picture? I don't mind if there's one picture on one page of the double layout. I just don't care for it when it's just one picture. And that's, it's just not worth it to me right now. But that's me. If you embrace that and you've got the extra space, because I sure as heck don't have the extra space in my books to have that. I mean, basically, I'm overfilling books and I'm barely putting anything in them. But the more layers, the more pain in the butt it is, right, to store those books. I'm not loving that. Let me think about that one, and let's move over and do the base for this one over here. Oh, these were some of the pieces I'd set aside and was kind of looking at kind of eyeing. And then I've got one butterfly here, and I just might have, oh, I didn't break it. That's good. Where did the other one go? Oh, there it is. I don't know why, but I'm really set on putting 2 butterflies on this layout. I'm fighting it. I really am. Okay, so this one right here, let's see, I said the sizes of those. These are my standard photo sizes when I'm doing the 3x4s. And so what I did is this one right here is, oh, I didn't mark it down. I want to say it's 4x6. So let me look. It is 4x6 so that I could put these 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 little photo placement pieces here. So I have 3 horizontal and 2 vertical for this layout. And if you can hear stuff behind me, I am so sorry. It's my husband's birthday and he is talking to his dad. And I don't know what they're talking about because I am not listening. Oh, oh goodness. Okay. If you guys can hear this story, it is kind of funny. So a long, long time ago, we had a car that was a piece of poo-poo that Jace had gotten from one of his friends. They told him it would be a great second car. It was so not. It was a bad car. It was so awful. So we donated it to Father Joe's. And they came and picked it up. Well, then they auctioned off that car. Oh, I can just do it this way. I don't need to flip it. And then apparently we had to do something that we didn't realize because we were young and kind of stupid. That was putting in some paperwork at the DMV about that we no longer had the car. So we hadn't done that. That was on us completely and utterly. But we didn't know that they had gotten rid of it. And so then we get a call at about 2 in the morning. There's been a hit and run. And where is my husband at? Because he's the person who owns this car. Yada, yada. It was crazy. And so we're just like, what are you talking about? And finally we kind of came to our senses and said, we got rid of the car. We donated it to Father Joe's. So the guy's like, okay, what's the number? I need to call him. So mind you, it is in the middle of the night. I am exhausted. Jason's exhausted. I mean, we have a disabled child, we've been dealing with enough. And I tell him it's 1-800 Father Joe's. So about 3 to 5 minutes later, we get another phone call from the police saying that is a porn line. I was like, oh my gosh. So that was kind of hilarious that that happened. It was wild. But it was 1-888 Father Joe. So we did, after we got him the correct number after going downstairs, we did not hear back from the police on that matter. But oh my gosh, it's just kind of a funny story now that we're, old and decrepit. Um, but yeah, it was one of those middle of the night things where you're just like, I don't know anything, and I've been sleeping. I'm not in a wreck, so too funny, right? Okay, but that's what they're talking about. They're reminiscing. Okay, I don't know if I'm loving that. I do want a little bit of black there, but not too much. What if I did put, I'm not loving that. I like that. I could always cut this down a little bit, just have a little bit on there. And what does it look like if I put that over it? Looks like I got too much stuff over it. I think I'm just going to put that, and I'm only going to put a bit. Get one of I have 2 pairs of ribbon scissors. And this was a pair that I got that I didn't care for because it was just too, they don't work right for me. They are Westcott titanium. I don't even know where I got them. But they are great ribbon scissors. I will say these are one of the best ribbon scissors I've ever owned. The other are Tim Holtz stuff. But then when you cut something that you shouldn't be cutting with it, then you run the risk of not being able to use them on ribbon. Okay, so I set my adhesive aside. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little line, ooh, okay, an extra line up top too of adhesive that I want here. I want that to kind of not be too perfect. There we go. Oh, I like that. That looks good. Okay. And then for this side, I did cut, this is one of the flowers on the sticker sheet. Oh gosh, that's a tongue twister. On the sticker sheet, and I kind of wanted that over here on that corner. And then I needed a leaf, and I think this one is bigger. So I'd want the leaf, and then I liked this just the sweetest. Maybe up there or down here. Oh, I kind of like that. Do I want any other flowers over here? I don't think so. Butterfly. I don't know why I keep thinking it should go up there, but then it kind of gets lost on that pattern paper. But I think it's just kind of like, if I put it there, it's just like, oh, I just set it down. That seems kind of janky too. And I do need to incorporate some black over here. So I'm liking this little area right here. Let me put some glue. Oh, you know what though? I do want to kind of crimp this, give it a little volume. There we go. Let's put that there. I did add pop tape to this. I did not use powder because normally I do not use powder, and I was not taking something and moving it all over and trying to play with it today. I kind of knew exactly which stickers I was more interested in. I think that looks really pretty, even though that's a really big flower. Okay, add a little bit of glue to that, and that sticks out more than I like. So, ooh, and it grabs really quick. Cannot use those scissors. I can use these. Oh, I want that over further. Woo! Hopefully I didn't make it too sticky. At least I'm not using that one adhesive right now. These circles right here are from the kit, and since I have 4 kits, because goodness gracious, you know you need it, I have a bunch of them. So I thought, why not use 2? Okay. And my thoughts right now is journaling right over here. That's kind of where I'm leaning towards. And then this, just the sweetest, would be the title for this one until I figure out the pictures. Let's put these down. And then this one. It's just not, I want to use these butterflies. These butterflies need to be used. Do I put it as, now that's an interesting concept there. Then what would I do over here? Would I just kind of tuck it? Oh, I think I like that. I like that. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so that's what we came up with right there. I think I really like the way the butterflies are here, and the pictures can slide right back in. So fun. And yeah, I'm pretty sure journaling will be either here, and maybe I'll put some tabs or something over here, but I really like a little bit of the lace here and this little black zigzag. So the cut file will be down below. It'll have these pieces here. It'll have photo mats. It'll have this piece and these. It'll have this photo mat area. It'll have this zigzaggy piece. And I think that's it. But, oh, it won't have these corners cut like this. You could just do that on a trimmer it'd be pretty easy to do. I did use, remember, this little punch, and then I used, of course, this little lacy ribbon, which I'm sure everybody has a little bit of something stuck somewhere in their stash. But yeah, I did cut those with that. I was going to corner round it first, and I found when I'm taking the shapes and I'm using corner rounded, it really makes them look wonky donk in the cut file. So that's why I choose to do it after I've cut everything. Okay. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come play today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of my videos. Leave a comment. I always appreciate those, and I try to get back as soon as possible on those. And have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.